Hi, I'm Lulu, and I'm looking at some of my best and my most iconic moments of my career with Attitude magazine. It's hard watching yourself, you know. It's very hard watching oneself. Um, but it was so long ago that I look at her and I think, oh, I remember loving that pink dress with those flowers, but it was very stressful. Doing the Eurovision Song Contest, I don't know how it is for anybody else, but I was stressed out. I wanted to be the best representative for my country. So I felt like I was carrying the country on my shoulders, and was concerned, because it wasn't a dead cert. It wasn't a for sure thing we were going to win. And to be honest with you, I did 6 brand new songs in a period of 6 weeks. So that was a different song, a different new song each week for 6 weeks on my TV series, which was prime time, Saturday night, BBC TV. And not all the songs were my favorite. And Boom Bang Bang was not my favorite. So if I would have chosen, we would have lost. I say that when I'm on stage. So thank God the British public chose Boom Bang Bang because we won. Yeah. I mean, there were 4 of us, of course, but there never had been 4 winners before. But Boom Bang Bang, I believe, was the one song that was a hit in all the different European countries. So it was such a relief. Yeah. It was amazing. But when I watch myself, it's like, I think, who is that really? It's about, another lifetime. That was a special. Yeah, that was another musical moment. I mean, I've had so many in this long career of mine. I'm just one of the lucky. I always say I'm lucky. I am. And I'm a hard worker, but I'm also very lucky. And to work with Take That, when it came up, I remember, that's when I had a hit with Independence. I'd been out of the music business for about making records. I've been out of making records for 8 years. I came back and I did an album called Independence, and I had a record called Independence, and it was hugely successful for me. So that was why Take That asked me to do it. But I remember I was doing the Radio 1 show, they were on tour. And I was with my manager at the time, who was Tony King. And he said, Peter's just called from a record company. And he said, Take That want to do a record with you. And I went, those little boys, those want to do a record with me. I thought it was ridiculous. And from then on, I went to do the video with them. And they were the thing about those boys, if you even know them today, they're all very respectful. They're not lads. They're not like, they're big mouths and, shouting out and getting drunk and drugged and being over the top. They're very kind of serious, fun, and very nice. They left their Winnebago, which was huge, to go into mine, which was smaller. They said, no, it's the right thing. You should have that, out of respect. So from then on, I loved them. You can imagine, darling. I noticed the song was immediately embraced by the LGBTQ plus community, but so had Independence. So I was really, really aware of the support I had from the LGBTQ plus community. Doing Ab Fab with Jennifer was just hysterical. I mean, I know I was very familiar with her and Dawn French. And then this came up. And I think it's important. I like to be able to laugh at myself. Jennifer makes things up as she goes along. You have to be on your game. And that phrase, what happened from then on, I mean, it was a great experience. It was fun. And then from then on, all my LGBTQ plus followers, fans, even the ones who weren't particularly fans of mine, I'll be stopped on Madison Avenue. I'll be in Hollywood. I'll be in Australia. I can be anywhere. Usually high-end, darling, not low rent. You know, like the fancy shops, the good shops. There'll be someone working, some fabulous, guy who's just, so chic. And he goes, champagne for Lulu, darling. Or I can be walking down the street and I can hear people yell that out. It's a kind of a great, breaks barriers. It makes me feel connected because I do this job that I do to connect. And that always makes me feel like I'm home, no matter where I am. So that's been an important phrase for me. I think it's a dead call. It's funny. She was funny. The thing was camp. It was hysterical, very British. And I think all those reasons, but I think mainly because this is camp as hell. Fantastic. I mean, all I can say is about actually being, I'm actually thrilled to be a part of the 007 family. And that's what it means to do a Bond. I don't know why. You go into moods as a performer, as an artist. You're into certain things more than others. But I can't do a show now without singing my James Bond. He'll get it done. He'll shoot anyone with his gun.